based on what you took over late in 2011, just how surprised are you to be at this point with this group?
You know, Tim, I haven't really thought about it much. When I look at the names, and we were doing it today, getting ready for senior day, and you just kind of look at the transitions of some of these, you know, I look at Marcus Hall, and that's to think that those guys have developed into, you know, I mean, I go fight for those guys. I got to be careful I say because it's headlines somewhere, but I take that offensive line anywhere against anybody. I love who they are. I've loved who they become. If I was a college kid, that's who I'd hang out with because they're sincere, they're great people that work their tails off, and they love Ohio State and love football. So, you know, I think someday you'll be able to look back and reflect. Now is not that time. We have too much work to do, but I think it's an honor when you start thinking about we did it. We have a team meeting, and I leave all this stuff up here for a reason. We could have changed this team meeting room any way we want, and you can just see, look at the, you know, we're talking about 1916 is the first championship won at Ohio State. A lot of great football teams, and to have our name even in that breath is pretty, almost as overwhelming if you spend too much time on it. When we spent, I think, 30 seconds on it, moved on, and started working on Warren Ball.
Yeah, and speaking
Poor
of that,
Warren.
What kind of runs through your mind when you realize that this is the last one?
Yeah, I actually thought about it a lot. I've been talking to a lot of guys about it. You know, my closest guys like Chris Fields and Jordan Hall, and we just like, man, we can't talk about that. It gets, you know, we kind of get sentimental behind it. It's gonna be a touchy day, you know. I hope so. I mean, some tears may come out, but I'm hoping not and everything. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. One thing about Coach Meyer, he's straightforward. He's gonna tell you what he's feeling. He's let you know, what type of player you are and what he's expecting out of you. And I think that's great, you know. That lets a guy know he gets no false insecurity or anything, you know. And Coach Meyer, he's like he said, it's a transparent program, so everything's said, and we're a family. And he actually treats us like a family, and I think it's really cool.
Kenny, what are you going to be doing a year from now? Will you coach football somewhere?
Oh yeah, hopefully. I hope so. You know, I have told the coaches I want to do the coaching thing, and so I hope so.
Urban gives you a lot of credit for pushing Braxton into being the kind of quarterback that he is. How much credit do you think you deserve for what Braxton does these days?
Not much at all. I mean, Braxton deserves that credit. He puts in all the work. He's a leader. He keeps his head up when stuff's not going right, and he's keeping the team head up. And so I think Braxton deserves all that credit.
And you're rolling about as good as you have.
I think, obviously we still have a lot of stuff to clean up that wasn't, in my opinion, one of our best performances on offense. We had a big rushing game, but we did leave a lot of yards out there still, so it could have been better. But, I think once we get in a rhythm and we get going, it's a really good thing for us, obviously. And Carlos runs hard, and, if we block the guys we're supposed to block, we're going to, get a lot of yards. So that's what happened at times on Saturday. But, like I said, there were times that, we got caught in the mud a little bit, and we got to push through those and, kind of eliminate that. And that's what we're doing this week is, moving forward and eliminating mental errors.
Jack, for you, this is your last home game. Can you kind of describe what you think your emotions are going to be, given all the ups and downs that you guys have had?
Yeah, really, right now I'm trying not to think about it because I know when I run out of that tunnel for the last time, it's going to be a pretty emotional thing. But it's been a great ride, and I owe everything. I owe who I am to this university and this program. So it's going to mean a lot to me running out, like I said, my last time, and I know I'm going to be taking it all in, and I'm looking forward to it. I think we're looking at it right now as just beating Indiana. We're kind of done looking forward, and we're just going to handle our business. Obviously, we have our goals, and since the beginning of the season, we said we want to compete for championships in November. So I think we can do that, like you said, by handling our business this weekend, and we'll let the chips fall where they may.
Mean to see your number running around out there on defense. I mean, just what has that meant to you, Christian?
Oh, that means the world to me. Just when Ryan just came up to me about a week later asking me, can he wear the number? And I didn't really hesitate in telling him no. Yes, because it was one thing for a teammate just to want to remember you like that on the field, and me just with him wearing my number, I feel like everyone knows that my spirit is still out on the field, even though I'm not physically out there. But that was a great, humbling experience for me also.
Do you think it made him better to wear your number?
Yeah, I think so. I think it pushed him a little bit, just knowing that he just had to be out there making plays for me and him, and you know how many plays I would be out there making.
So what's Saturday going to be like for you, Christian?
I would say it'll probably be one of those emotional days for me. Just knowing it could possibly be a possibility that it's my last game in the shoe, and just walking out and just seeing the fans' reaction to me walking out of the tunnel for the last time in the shoe is, I feel like it's probably going to be a great experience.